welcome you here to the fort, as they like to call it, here in Lexington, Illinois, as this is bound to be one of the matchups in Central Illinois here in the 24-25 basketball season. My name is Ben Webster, and I'm glad to be bringing you EPG boys basketball coverage here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports, and this should be a doozy tonight. EPG 19-6, 6-3 in the conference, defending that conference championship that they just won last month against Tri-Valley. They come into this one taking on the Lexington Minutemen, who was in the Final Four of the McLean County tournament, was ultimately knocked out by the runners-up Tri-Valley in the semifinals at the Shirk Center. This Minutemen team, they actually have a better record than these Titans do, 22-5, but they are 5-3 in the HOI, and that has them sitting 5th in the standings at the moment. And the Titans looking to defend the traveling trophy that they also claimed on that route to becoming conference champions for the first time since 2022, and for the third time ever since El Paso and Gridley consolidated fall of 2004. So that's what's at stake here tonight. The traveling trophy, and Lexington obviously looking to improve to 23-5 this season, but this will be their their 8th home game of the year, and they've come to home games here this season. They have been on and off. They're 4-3 when defending their home floor this season. The Titans, they've had their worst record on the road this year. They picked up a couple of conference losses on the road this season, most notably against GCMS, which was the Titans' first loss of the entire year. So with 2 minutes left to go here in this one, we're just about to get started shortly, as we will have this game here for you. This should be a really entertaining game to watch here at the fort at Lexington High School here in Central Illinois. We will take a short break here, and we'll be back with you very shortly. And we welcome you back here to Lexington High School here in this Heart of Illinois conference matchup between the El Paso Gridley Titans and the Lexington Minutemen. This one bound to be a good one, 19-6 EPG taking on 22-5 Lexington. The starting lineup's just about to get announced here by the public address announcer here at Lexington High School, and they are going to be starting with the El Paso Gridley Titans, as they will seem to be going with the same starting five that they've been going with all throughout this season. This is the starting five that won the McLean County Tournament for them last month. Braden Hayes, Micah Meese, Bob Schaefer, Javion Maxson, and Jeremy Yoss is the starting five for El Paso Gridley. EPG took part in the Rich Heron shootout, I hope I got that right, at Benton this past weekend, and they took down Vienna by a score of 65-57. Micah Meese had 29, Braden Hayes had 26, Javion Maxson had 9. Start with number 4. Also, Micah Kaufman and guard as their junior number 12, Stutzman, junior number 13, Joe Cheaper, and forward, the senior number 11, and number 11, Tyler Stephan, rounds out the starting five here. And coach for the Minutemen is Doug Yoder. This is bound to be intriguing game ahead of us. So Micah Meese, he's been contesting for tip-off all season with Jonah Funk transferring to Metamora, and he's been quite consistent with tip-off duty Micah Meese has, and he'll be contesting for the jump ball tonight here against Tyler Stephan. So bound to be a good one as we're stuck right in the corner here in this Lexington gymnasium. This game is underway, and the Titans win the tip and start with possession with Braden Hayes, who had 26 in that win at the Rich Heron shootout in Benton this past weekend. Braden Hayes, he's going to pull the trigger right away, and he knocks it down. Brilliant start for Braden Hayes from downtown, knocks in a tray, and he's picking up right where he left off from Saturday. As here for Lexington, they're going to give it to Bo Stutzman right away. They work it around the perimeter. They get it to Micah Kaufman. Kaufman gets it back here, and this is Joe Cheever, who gets it to Tyler Stephan. Now Micah Kaufman here for Lexington. Back to Stephan. It's knocked loose. Jeremy Yoss defensively making the play. And now here comes Micah Meese. Pull up three-pointer. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes there to Bo Stutzman. As here comes Lexington back the other way. Blaine Friedmansky puts up the layup. He's blocked from behind by Lucas Bob Schaefer, recently committed to football at McKendree University. It's going to be Bob's first foul of the night. And Blaine Friedmansky will hit the first free throw here for Lexington to put them on the board 55 seconds into this one. The second free throw is going to be good. 2 for 2 there from Friedmansky. And a little trouble off the inbound for Javion Maxson, but the Titans get that situation sorted. Just getting started here at Lexington. As Micah Meese's lob pass into the paint was knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Here comes Michael Kaufman. Kaufman going to get it to Friedmansky here for Lexington. Back to Kaufman. He's guarded by Jeremy Yoss as of right now. Stephan. Nice pass to find Friedmansky. That shot was for the lead, but it's no good. Rebound Micah Meese. He can bring it back the other way. Nice pass to find Braden Hayes, who knocks down the tray again. Braden Hayes, 2 from downtown already. And we're going to have a double dribble as Lexington was bringing it up the floor. What a fantastic start for Braden Hayes. Obviously had that 26 over the weekend in Benton, and he already has 6 here in this one. Javion Maxson will bring it up after the turnover from Lexington. Bob Schaefer made the game winner against Tri-Valley in that famous conference championship win as his pass is deflected out of bounds by a Minuteman. And it will go out of bounds right in front of the Lexington sideline, which is coached by Doug Yoder. For the Minutemen, Micah Meese from the corner looking to join the three-point fun, doesn't get it. Micah Meese is 0 for 2 from downtown so far. Here comes Lexington. Blaine Friedmansky with a corner 3 is no good. Rebound Braden Hayes as he gets whacked midair, and a foul going to be called here against the home team, Lexington. And this foul will be going against number 13, Joe Cheever. That's going to be his first personal foul, first team foul for Lexington in the quarter. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in this one. Titans lead 6-2. All 6 points coming from Braden Hayes. He's stepping back for another 3. That would have been completely nasty if he knocked that down. He doesn't. Now here comes Lexington. Micah Kaufman in the corner. He's going to pull the trigger from downtown. That's no good. Lexington still yet to make a field goal. Their only 2 points have come from Blaine Friedmansky free throws. Micah Kaufman on the wing. He's got Tyler Steffa in the corner if he wants him, but it's going to be a turnover. Jeremy Yoss batted the pass away. Braden Hayes knocks down the pull-up tray. 9 points for Braden. Timeout called by Lexington. Brilliant start by the El Paso Gridley Titans on the road at Lexington. Braden Hayes 9, Lexington 2 to start this one out. You're missing the Braden Hayes show. You're missing the Braden Hayes show. He has 9 points on it. Welcome back to the fourth here at Lexington High School. Where it's the Minutemen who trail 9-2. Just under 3 minutes gone here in this HOI matchup. As Braden Hayes, he's on fire right now. 3 of 4 from downtown, 9 points. As Lexington looking to get something going offensively, have not made anything from the field. Tyler Steffa from the corner for 3, that's no good. Jeremy Yoss hauls in the miss, and he can bring it up here for EPG. Gets it to Braden Hayes. Pass to the corner for Javion. Javion scouring around the perimeter, gets it to Yoss. Yoss pulls up, just dishes it to Schaefer. And now here's Braden Hayes. Gonna get it to Javion. Had 9 points in that win over Vienna. Gets it to Hayes again. What can he do? Gets it to Javion. His three-pointer is no good. In and out rebound by Bob Schaefer. He could get a shot off. It's no good, but a foul. Bob Schaefer looking to go to the free throw line and knock down 2. That foul going to be going here against Bo Stutzman. That's his first foul and the second team foul against Lexington in this first quarter. As Bob Schaefer knocks down the first one. As I just mentioned earlier, committed very recently to McKendree University for football, plays as a D tackle. As he misses the second free throw, Schaefer goes 1 for 2 from the line. And it's rebounded here by Joe Cheever, who brings it up and gets it to Micah Kaufman. Lexington working it around. Blaine Friedmansky skip pass stolen by Braden Hayes, and he can take it right to the rack and score. 11 of the 12 points scored by EPG have been put in by Braden Hayes. Lexington have not found any answers offensively for this tough D that the Titans have put up so far. Here's a jumper by the Minutemen from Joe Cheever. It's no good. And we're going to have an off-the-ball foul go here against the Minutemen. It's going to go against Tyler Steffa, third team foul for Lexington, first personal for number 11. Speaking of number 11, here's Javion Maxson bringing it up for the Titans. Halfway gone here in this first quarter, 12-2 lead, Braden Hayes. It's his night to shine so far, already with 11 points. Remember, this is a guy who scored 29 points in a half once, as he puts up a three-pointer, that one no good. Offensive rebound, Jeremy Yoss. He's been very impressive this season off the ball for EPG. Here's Micah Meese now. Braden Hayes. Hayes steps to the side. Three-pointer, my goodness, it's good. 14 Braden Hayes points. The Titans have scored 15. Friedmansky at the other end for Fieldcrest. Three-pointer on its way. It's no good. Hits the top of the backboard, and it's yet another empty possession here for the Minutemen. They have not made any field goal from the field. Incredible. It's not been their night so far. Chavon Maxson checks in for EPG in place of Jeremy Yoss. Now here comes Javion Maxson. No points so far for him. He'll likely look to change that on this possession. Chavon Maxson gets it to Bob Schaefer. Schaefer kicks it back out. Now it's Chavon. Scouring around. He's going to drive inside, step back out, gets it to Micah Meese, up around the half-court logo. He's guarded by Tyler Steffa. Meese gets it to Braden Hayes. He's the hot hand right now. Hayes is going to put up a jumper over Steffa and a foul. Good job there by Braden Hayes and forcing a foul out of Tyler Steffa. That's his second foul already in this game. And it's already the fourth team foul as well. And we're going to be seeing Ryan Kelsey check in for EPG in just a few moments as Braden Hayes knocks down the first free throw. And get this, 15 points for Braden Hayes. The Titans have scored 16. The only other point was Bob Schaefer, and he's on the bench right now. Braden Hayes' second free throw is good. 16 now for him. Equaling his total from that third quarter he had against Fisher a couple weeks ago. Micah Kaufman passes it inside. It's taken away by Chavon. Quick transition down court by the Titans as Javion was blocked from behind by Kaufman. Brilliant hustle by him to get back down on defense. And the Titans will have to work from the baseline. Javion Maxson gets it to Micah Meese. No points for him so far. Braden Hayes gets it to Meese as he's had it taken away, but a foul. And they're gonna say this was a shooting foul. Micah Meese made a shooting motion. They are gonna classify it as a shooting foul, but they're actually gonna discuss this. Well, it was the fifth foul anyway against Lexington. They're gonna call this against Blaine Friedmansky. And instead of shooting 3, he'll be shooting 2 because of the double bonus. First free throw is good. So Braden Hayes has 16 points. Lexington only have 2. The rest of the Titans team also has 2. So if you take Braden Hayes out of the equation, the Titans would actually be winning 3-2 because Micah Meese just made his second free throw to put the Titans up 19-2. Under 2 to play here in this first quarter. Stutzman, as Steffa lost it in the corner, picks it back up, guarded by Chavon, who's all over him. Stutzman, Kaufman in the corner, drives inside, puts up the jumper, and it is good. First field goal made by Lexington here in this game as Micah Kaufman, number 4, gets Lexington's team total to 4. Javion backs up here for EPG, looking around. Javion around. He's going to get it to his brother Chavon in the corner. He brings it up, picks up his dribble, gets it back to Javion. Javion over towards Micah Meese. Pump fake, puts up the three, no good. Rebound going to go here to Blaine Friedmansky. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. 19-4 lead for EPG. Micah Kaufman's wide open for three and knocks it down. 5 straight points from Micah Kaufman. And it's down to a 12-point Titan lead. Javion Maxson comes off the screen set by Micah Meese. Maxson pulls up, it's no good. Rebound by Tyler Steffa. And Steffa trying to go in transition. He's fouled by Micah Meese. And Lexington starting to grow into this game a little bit as they will make a substitution here. Joe Steffen will come in and he will be replacing Bo Stutzman. 33 seconds left here in this opening quarter. 12-point lead here for EPG. Kaufman going to get it to Steffen as shot went up there from Lexington. It's no good. Rebound by Micah Meese. Braden Hayes pulls up for a triple. It's no good. And now here come Lexington back the other way with Tyler Steffa. Gets it over to Friedmansky. Pump fake. Drives inside. Gets it back to Steffa. It's good. 3 seconds left in the quarter. They get it to Javion. Micah Meese has to put this up to 3/4 court and it just came up short. So Lexington, we're down 19-2, and they're on a 7-0 run going into the second quarter. Braden Hayes putting on a show at the fort. EPG with a 10-point lead at the end of one. Second quarter of action here from Lexington High School as it is a 10-point EPG lead over the Minutemen. Braden Hayes put on a show with a total of 16 points. Lexington have started to grow into this game, looking to cut the lead to within 10, and Micah Kaufman puts up a three, it's no good. Rebound goes to Tyler Steffa, who puts it up and in inside. And the lead is down to 8. It's a 9-0 run for the Minutemen. Jeremy Yoss going to come in here for EPG. Once there's a dead ball. And here's Javion who gets it to Micah Meese. Meese backs up. He's around half court. Meese gets it to Braden Hayes. Hayes to Javion. Javion back to Micah Meese. See what he can do here. He's going to have a screen set for him by Ryan Kelsey. Meese just goes in himself, puts it in, plus the foul. That's Micah Meese's first field goal made in this one. He's up to 4. He made 2 free throws before that bucket. And now he has a chance to put EPG up by 11. As Jeremy Yoss will come in, Javion Maxson will have to be sacrificed, as he will make his way to the bench for the first time. Meese's and one free throw is good, completes the 3-point play. It's 22-11 as Jeremy Yoss comes right back up onto the floor guarding Micah Kaufman. Kaufman gets it here to Cheever as his pass to Friedmansky ends up in a missed layup. Tyler Steffa gets it to Steffen up top. 3-pointer no good. Rebounded by Braden Hayes. can navigate the floor here for EPG. Gets it to Micah Meese. Flips it to Jeremy Yoss. Yoss driving inside, looks to lay it up, it's no good. Ryan Kelsey grabs the miss. And kicks it back out to Braden Hayes. Screen set for him. Hayes, pump fake three, good! Braden Hayes with 19! He scored all but 6 of the Titans' points so far in this one. An incredible start for him. As here's Joe Cheever. Baseline jumper is no good, rebounded by Meese as he has it knocked out from behind by Joe Steffen. As Joe Cheever will make his way to the bench, and coming in here for Lexington is Bryce Clout. Braden Hayes will now bring it up here for EPG. 19 points for him. He had 26 over the weekend against against Vienna, excuse me. And there's an offensive foul off the ball called against Braden Hayes. That's his first foul. First team foul of the quarter for EPG. So here comes Micah Kaufman. Gets it to Blaine Friedmansky. Kaufman, Friedmansky, back to Kaufman. Gonna get it to Steffen. Now to Steffa, back to Steffen. Joe Steffen driving baseline, gets it to Blaine Friedmansky, drives inside, gets it back to Steffen in the corner for 3. Brilliant passage of play there by Lexington. Bob Schaefer getting ready to come back in for the Titans. As it's an 11-point game. Micah Meese driving it inside as he takes it to the rack, and he is fouled, and another and one opportunity for Micah Meese. And this foul against the Minutemen will be going against Joe Steffen, who had just knocked the 3-pointer down at the other end. Second team foul against the Minutemen as Bob Schaefer checks in place of Ryan Kelsey. And Micah Meese will knock down the free throw to up his tally to 8 points. So the scoring breakdown for EPG right now, Hayes with 19, Meese with 8, and Schaefer with 1. Micah Kaufman catch and shoot 3 is no good. As Kaufman grabs his own miss up near half court. So it bounced off the rim. Now it's Kaufman. Get it here to Joe Steffen. And this ball is on the ground. It was knocked away by a Titan. And Clout misses the easy layup. He gets it back. Steffa's layup is no good. Rebounded by Micah Meese. Now here comes Braden Hayes. This for 20 points. He floats it up. He can't get it to go. And we're going to have an off-the-ball foul called here against Bob Schaefer. And Schaefer trying to reason with the officials why, for his point of view, why it wasn't a foul.
Number 22,
that is Schaefer's second foul. So Micah Kaufman will bring it up here for the Minutemen. Approaching the halfway point here in this second quarter. Lexington have been able to cut into the deficit, but not by much. Trailed 19-2 at one point. It's now 28-14. Friedmansky puts up a floater. It's no good. He's had a rough start to this game. Jeremy Yoss grabs the miss and can speed it up the floor for the Titans. And pitches it back to Micah Meese. Meese, pull-up three-pointer. It's well off. And it falls very kindly for Joe Steffen. Now here's Blaine Friedmansky at the other end for Lexington. Who stops. Gets it now to Steffen. Guarded by Jeremy Yoss. Now Friedmansky. Gets it to Kaufman. 3.5 remaining here in the second quarter. As here's Clout, takes it inside. Layup is no good. Second time he's missed. Layup at the rim, Bryce Clout. As Micah Meese grabs the miss, takes it up the floor and is fouled. And for Joe Steffen, this is his second foul. As we're going to be seeing Bo Stutzman check back into the game here for the Minutemen. I believe we're actually getting a timeout here for Lexington. And it is Going to be their second timeout of this one, and it's a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds after these messages. This is so far a dominant performance by the EPG Titans. They lead by 14. As Lexington haven't really had much answers for this Titans defense. Sounds like the Super Bowl a couple days ago, where the Chiefs offense just didn't have any answers for the Eagles defense. Let's see if that same storyline continues to play out. Siobhan Maxson has the ball, steps back for a three-pointer. That's off the mark. During that last timeout, Davion Maxson came on for Bob Schaefer. Here is Stutzman at the other end now for Lexington. And he'll get the three-pointer up, and it's no good. Rebound, Micah Meese. As he'll be guarded by Micah Kaufman coming up the floor. Pass right through the hands of Siobhan Maxson. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will go with the Minutemen. 2:40 remaining here in this first half. 28-14, still Titan lead. Kaufman will get it to Stutzman, gets it back to Kaufman. Friedmansky in the corner. Gonna get it here, and it's Stutzman who puts it up and in for 2. 12-point lead now for EPG as they can bring it up the floor. 28-16 is the scoreline. This is Javion Maxson. Maxson, come around the screen, set by Jeremy Oss. Now it's still Javion Maxson. Braden Hayes. Hayes, still looking around. He's had 19 points so far here in this first half. So he gets it to Micah Meese, takes it to the rack, can't quite get the layup to fall. And now here comes Lexington the other way. Joe Steffen. Get it here to Stutzman. Nice find here to Clout. And that pass is going to be stolen away. And now Micah Meese can bring it forward. And Micah Meese lost it. And it will go out of bounds. And it will be Lexington basketball on the sideline. And we're going to be seeing Owen Bergquist check in here for the Titans. As he'll check in for Micah Meese. 90 seconds remaining here in this first half. 12-point Titan lead. Lexington starting to find a few answers offensively. Kaufman driving inside, and we're going to have a foul called here against the Titans. I believe this is going to go against Javion Maxson. It will. That's his first, and it will be the third against the Titans in the second quarter. This one comes straight in here to Friedmansky. Three-pointer is well off the mark. Friedmansky grabs his own miss. Here's Micah Kaufman. He's looking around. He gets it here to Stutzman. Kaufman, three-pointer is catch. Micah Kaufman gets it to within 10. 28-19. Late stages of this first half. This is Owen Bergquist. Bergquist going to get here to Braden Hayes. Hayes driving inside, manages to put up a circus shot. It's no good. And the foul was called whilst Hayes was in the act of shooting, so this foul called against Blaine Friedmansky, and Braden Hayes will be shooting 2 free throws to get his tally to 20 and beyond. First free throw is good from Hayes. He has scored 20 points officially in this game. Second free throw pending. 21 points for Braden Hayes in this first half. The Titans have scored 30 total. Kaufman Gets it here to Stutzman. Friedmansky in the corner. Friedmansky gonna put up a floater and it banks it in. Blaine Friedmansky, he's had a rough first half, but he gets one to go there. And now Javion Maxson, 25 seconds. We'll bring it up here for EPG to potentially end the second quarter. 16 seconds, 15 seconds. We have Javon Maxson, 12 seconds. Jeremy Yoss holding it up top. Gets it to Javion, 7 seconds now. Javion looking around. He's going to try and drive it inside, and the ball was lost, and it's taken away, and Stefan managed to get it up, and it's no good. As they skipped it down the floor, Stefan put up a desperation shot, and it was no good. And so at halftime, it's a little closer than Titan fans may like. It's 30-21 between the Minutemen and the Titans, as EPG were up by as much as 17 in that first half. As we'll take a short break here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports, and we'll be back for some analysis, popcorn review, and some stats for you here at the end of the first half. 30-21 Titans lead. Braden Hayes opens his scoring account to start the second half and puts him at a total of 24. Friedmansky now for Lexington. And Friedmansky's pass is right over the head of Joe Cheever, and it's out of bounds and a turnover for the Minutemen. So a 12-point lead for the Titans. A minute and 12 seconds into the proceedings of this second half. Here is Micah Meese. Dribbling it up here. It's an 8-point lead, or it's an 8-point game for Micah Meese. As here's Braden Hayes from deep. That's no good. Jeremy Yoss really getting in there for the rebound, and that's the impact we said he could make. And he's going to draw a foul on the Minutemen as well. And it's going to be going against Joe Cheever, his third personal foul. He's in the deepest foul trouble in this game with those 3 fouls. First team foul for the Minutemen here in the second half. Braden Hayes dribbling it around. Pushes off of Friedmansky, nothing called. Steps back for 3, no good. And Braden Hayes has gone a little cold to start this second half. He's gone 1 of 3 from downtown to start the second half. He started 3 of 4 from downtown in the first half. As Lexington have their offensive proceedings knocked out of bounds by the EPG defense. They have it right under the Titan basket now. So here is Micah Kaufman, who gets it to Stutzman. Jumper is blocked from behind. Schaefer picks it up. We're going to have a jump ball called here. And if that is the case, it's going to go the way of Lexington. It does. So Lexington will have it on the baseline yet again. 12-point lead here for EPG as Micah Kaufman gets it off the inbound and just dribbles it around the perimeter. Nice find inside. Steffa blocked by Schaefer, but a foul. And it's a technical foul called against Bob Schaefer as well. And now we're going to have another technical, this time against Tyler Steffa. Quite the sequence here in Lexington. Schaefer got called for his third and his fourth, I believe, on that one. And then Tyler Steffa got called for his third with that technical foul. What a sequence that was, and I'm not quite sure who gets the ball out of this. So Tyler Steffa knocks down the first technical free throw. And I believe he gets 4 total free throws because of the shooting foul. Second free throw is good. And I believe they're just going to switch it. Switch it back to the other end, maybe. And the officials are having a discussion about it. What I believe should happen is that Tyler Steffa should shoot 2 more free throws since he was fouled on a shooting foul, and then whoever the Titans elect to shoot the ball will go after that. I mean, it all depends on interpretation, and that's what I think will happen. Lexington will shoot 2 more free throws, the Titans won't be shooting technical free throws, actually. That's what they came to the conclusion of. So the technicals cancel out, so the 2 free throws shot by Tyler Steffa acted as the 2 free throws he would have got on a regular shooting foul. Steffa stays in the game despite that technical foul. Ryan Kelsey came in for Bob Schaefer. Micah Meese takes it to the rim and scores on that possession there for EPG. Steffa, Friedmansky. He's going to get it to Kaufman. Kaufman, spot up 3-pointer. It's no good. Rebound on the ground. It's picked up by Cheever. Cheever gets it to Stutzman. Kicks it to the corner for Friedmansky. Gets it inside to Steffa. Goes up with it, and he's fouled. And 2 more free throws coming for Tyler Steffa, and Ryan Kelsey this time going to be called for the foul. Third foul for EPG in the quarter. First personal against Ryan Kelsey. Steffa hits the first free throw, cuts the lead to 10 here in this game. Cuts the lead to 11 rather with that score. And Steffa misses the second free throw. It's brought in by Micah Meese. Meese advances the ball. Dribbles, gets a screen by Kelsey. Meese puts up the three-pointer. It's no good, pulled up with it. Rebound by Micah Kaufman as it was off the mark. Kaufman stops, gets it to Stutzman, back to Kaufman. Back to Stutzman. And now back to Kaufman. Gets it to the corner for Friedmansky. Now Steffa. Steffa gets it all the way back to near half court here for Stutzman. Cheever inside. Steffa, easy layup. Tyler Steffa had 4 first half points. He's now up to 9 total in this game. So here is Javion Maxson. It's a 7-point game here in Lexington. Titans led by as much as 17 tonight. Micah Meese has not gotten a three-pointer to fall. Ball is on the ground after the rebound. Timeout called by the Minutemen, so they will have the ball following this 30-second timeout, which was called by Doug Yoder. And we will take a short break here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports. Back from that timeout. 4:09 remaining in this third quarter. 35-26 lead for the EPG Titans, but Lexington are starting to really cut into this lead. As we get the restart, as Micah Kaufman will get it to Tyler Steffa, and he just throws it right out of bounds in an empty possession right off the timeout. As EPG look to get their advantage back to over double digits. Javion Maxson gets it to Micah Meese. Now Ryan Kelsey. Kelsey to Hayes. Hayes, screen set by Meese, and we're going to get a shove against Blaine Friedmansky. And that foul is going to go against Friedmansky, obviously. That's his third. And it's the third against the Minutemen in the corner. Tyler Steffa makes his way out of the game as Bryce Clout checks back in here for Lexington. Meese drives inside, and he's going to get into a tangle with Kaufman driving inside, and it's a foul against number 4 of Lexington. That's his first foul of the game. That's the 4th team foul of the quarter for the Minutemen, as Micah Meese will make his way to the line to shoot 2. 10.6 rebounds for the senior Micah Meese. He hits the first one. And Siobhan Maxson is going to come in place of Javion Maxson. Let's see if that first free throw put the Titans up by 10, and the second free throw will put the Titans up by 11. Meese makes both of them. And now here comes Kaufman, looking to bring it back the other way here for Lexington, trailing by 11. And the ball inside was stolen away by Siobhan Maxson, who gets it to Brayton Hayes. Now here's Micah Meese. And Micah Meese clearing it out. And so look to set up the play. Meese going ISO. Gets it to Brayton Hayes. It's a really smart play, opening it up for Brayton Hayes. Misses the three-pointer. Micah Meese's three-pointer is good. First time he's made it in this game. He's up to 15 points, Micah Meese is. As Here is Stutzman at the other end. He lost it. It's out of bounds on him. Titans will have it. Up by 14 as they force that turnover. Now here's Joe Steffen checking back in here for the Minutemen. Micah Meese is tying his shoe all the way on the other side of the court from where we're at. So here's Micah Meese. Under 3 to go. 14-point lead here for EPG. Here's Braden Hayes as he pump fakes, puts it up. It's no good. No point. Only 3 points in this second half by Braden Hayes. Jeremy Yoss misses a layup. Gets it back up top. Micah Meese, bang! Micah Meese drains the 3. He's up to 18. Titans have their largest lead of the night with 17. And they equaled that advantage from all the way back in the first quarter when they led 19-2. Blaine Friedmansky at the other end puts up a jumper and quickly erases that 17-point deficit and now makes it a 15-point deficit. Micah Meese, under 2 to go here in the third. Meese will look to go ISO here against Clout, and we're going to get a foul called here against Bryce Clout. So Tyler Steffa will check back in here in just a moment as Micah Meese will shoot 2 more free throws. He's been on a bit of a run at the moment. He's scored 8 straight points for the Titans. Make that 9. It's a 16-point game again. Steffa back in the game on 3 fouls. It's Micah Meese on 19 points. This to get his tally up to 20. Which is good, and for the second straight game, Micah Meese and Braden Hayes have scored 20-plus points. And we're getting close to the point for a second straight game in which Micah Meese and Braden Hayes have combined for 50 points total. As that shot is no good from Clout inside, rebounded by Kelsey. Meese extends it up the floor. Braden Hayes knocks down the triple. And for the first time in this game, the Titans lead by 20. Meanwhile, at the other end, we're going to get a foul called here against Jeremy Yoss of EPG. That's his first foul of the game. And that's the 4th team foul against the Titans. And checking in here for the Minutemen is Cooper Mites. Checking in for the first time in this game, he is. Tyler Steffa, spot up 3-pointer is no good. Jeremy Yoss hustles over to get the rebound. And now Yoss gets it to Braden Hayes. Now Micah Meese, who will just look to chew this clock here in the third quarter. Meese takes it inside, puts it up. He's fouled by Mites, who had just checked in. And Meese doesn't quite get it to go, rolled in and out of the basket. So Micah Meese will be shooting 2. Meese and Hayes have combined for 47 of the 48 points. I had to look over at the stat sheet to make sure that was correct, and it in fact is. The only other scorer for EPG in this game is Bob Schaefer with just the 1, and he's on the bench right now because of that technical foul he picked up a few minutes ago, which put him up to 4 personal fouls for him. Tyler Steffa gonna get it over Cooper Mites, the big guy, for 3. It's a 19-point lead now. 45 seconds left here in the third. Micah Meese can bring it up. As he's calling over to Ryan Kelsey to come set him a screen. Does so successfully. Meese tries to put it up. It's no good. Meese is fouled on the second attempt. And if this is against Tyler Steffa, this will be his 4th. And it is. That's his 4th personal foul. Fieldcrest or Lexington already over the limit. So Micah Meese would have been shooting 2 anyway. And there's something with Micah Kaufman's jersey, which forces him to go out of the game for now, which forces Bo Stutzman back into the game. believe it is something to do with blood. And may have gotten on the ball, actually, which is why there is a stoppage in the play right now. 31.2 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. It's a 50-31 lead for EPG. So it looks like this is going to be an extended break, as it is an official's timeout as of right now. So we'll take a short break here on Route 24 Radio. So that timeout was shorter than anticipated, so we are right back to the action. As Micah Meese will be shooting 2 free throws. Tyler Steffa's on his 4th foul. Braden Hayes is on 27 points. This to put Meese up to 23, which for the second game in a row, Micah Meese and Braden Hayes have combined for 50 total points. Just incredible, the chemistry that these two have. As Meese makes the second one, 51 total points now. Tyler Steffa looking around. He's going to get this one here to Joe Steffen. Blaine Friedmansky, Bo Stutzman, 16 seconds left in the quarter. Friedmansky, 13 seconds now. Steffen. Back to Friedmansky, 8 seconds left in the quarter. Friedmansky driving in, just has to put up something, manages to get it to go. And 1 second left here in the third quarter. Siobhan just decides not to inbound it. No point risking anything when you're up by 19. So EPG go into the fourth quarter up big over the Lexington Minutemen here in this Heart of Illinois Conference matchup, 52-33 at the end of 3. We'll be back in just a few moments. Back for the fourth and final quarter here from Lexington, Illinois. As this one has been not quite the close matchup as many of us expected, as the Titans lead 52-33. And Micah Meese and Braden Hayes. If it was just those two playing, the scoreline would be very similar. They've combined for 51 of the Titans' 52 points. Just incredible, the chemistry these two have. I've already said it, but here's Micah Meese inside, just puts up a shot. Oh, it almost went in. That would have been the and one of the year if Micah Meese got that circus shot to fall. So this is going to go against Joe Steffen. That's his 3rd personal foul. And Micah Kaufman actually was on the bench here for the Minutemen to start this fourth quarter. Now he is back on the floor as Kaufman comes on for Steffen, who just picked up his 3rd foul. Micah Meese at the free throw line. Titans by 20. Meese with 24. And it is good for 25 for Micah Meese, or 26 rather. So here's Blaine Friedmansky. Friedmansky puts it up. It is no good. Rebound inside. It's going to go here to Bo Stutzman. And Stutzman is going to draw a foul against EPG on the way through. This is going going to be a foul against Jeremy Yoss. That's his second foul, first team foul for EPG in this fourth quarter. As we have just found out that there is no school tomorrow. It's just put out on Parents Square by Principal Joe Landers of EPG that it is an e-learning day tomorrow. Meanwhile, Micah Kaufman knocked down a three for Lexington. And that decision made by the EPG administration due to impending winter weather warning. So here is Micah Meese for EPG. Gonna get it here to Chavon Maxson. A minute into this fourth quarter. 54-36 lead. So here is Meese driving in around the back. As we're gonna get a foul called here against the Minutemen. And a smile on Braden Hayes' face after that foul. As that foul is going to be going against Joe Cheever. That's his fourth foul, second team foul for EPG in the quarter. As Javion Maxson came in for Bob Schaefer. Braden Hayes, three-pointer. That was for 30. It's no good. As Jeremy Yoss got right in there to claim the jump ball. Possession arrow pointed the way of the Minutemen, so they will have it. Blaine Friedmansky here for Lexington. Micah Kaufman spot up three, air ball. And the rebound is going to go out of bounds. It was last touched by Jeremy Yoss. And so now it goes right in off the inbound as Tyler Steffa was fouled right off the inbound, and Jeremy Yoss picks up another foul. That's his third. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Doug Yoder in the Minutemen. And we'll be back in just a few moments. Here, Titans by 18 here in the fourth. So we are back here as Tyler Steffa will hit the first of two free throws. So Steffa now second free throw. He just hit 10 points and will hit 11 now. Micah Meese will inbound it after those free throws. 16-point game. EPG leading early in this fourth quarter. Chavon Maxson gets it back here to Micah Meese. Titan 5 on the floor is the Maxson brothers, Jeremy Yoss, Braden Hayes, and Micah Meese. And the only scorers on the floor is Meese and Hayes as Javion takes it to the rim and scores. First points for Javion Maxson in this game. As here is Steffa at the other end. Nice pass to try and find Cheever. Lost it. Jeremy Yoss gets it back as Braden Hayes was wide open. Yoss didn't see him. Now here comes Micah Meese. Jeremy Yoss is going to lay it up and in for two. Titans starting to spread the wealth, and they're back up by 20 now. Under 6 to play as Micah Kaufman is going to be fouled. Javion Maxson going to be the culprit. As Javion picked up his second foul, as he has as many fouls as he has points in this game. But you can't really blame him because Micah Meese and Braden Hayes have put on one heck of a show tonight. Joe Cheever gets it to Blaine Friedmansky. Friedmansky gets it to Stutzman. That is blocked by Meese and rebounded by him. Here comes Braden Hayes. First 29 points, it's no good. Jeremy Yoss holds in the miss. Yoss has to try and find something, and he travels before he got the pass off. As when I look at the stat sheet now, Micah Meese is 2 rebounds away from an impressive double-double. 26 points is what he has so far. Blaine Friedmansky from downtown, it's no good. Meese grabs his 9th rebound, and he was swung to the floor. No foul called. And here's Bo Stutzman floating it up and in. Should have been a foul called against Lexington in there, but they don't call anything. The refs don't. So here's Javion Maxson who gets it to Braden Hayes. Hayes, jumper is no good. Rebound is going to fall here to Joe Cheever. Under 5 to play. Kaufman. He's going to get it here to Stutzman. Kaufman. Steffa, corner 3 is good. It's a 15-point game. They actually call it a 2-pointer. So it's actually down to a 16-point lead. So here comes Micah Meese. Driving inside, Meese. He's fouled by Steffa. That's going to be his 5th. And his night will be over, and you can see the frustration on his face. As Tyler Steffa, his night is over. 13 points. Underwhelming performance in a game of this magnitude for Tyler Steffa as Micah Meese at the line. First free throw is good. Makes it a 17-point advantage for EPG. This to make it an 18-point lead, and he's got it. And for Micah Meese, he's now the leading scorer with 28 points. As now, there's your double-double. Micah Meese just got his 10th rebound as Javion Maxson finds Braden Hayes as Hayes had it knocked away from him and it's out of bounds. So Javion will be inbounding it here for EPG. Jeremy Oss gets it off the inbound, drives inside, kicks it out. It's stolen away by Bo Stutzman. Halfway through this 4th quarter, as here's Micah Kaufman with a corner 3, it's no good. Joe Cheever contesting with Jeremy Oss on the ground, and we're going to get a foul, but who's it against? It's against Jeremy Oss. Actually, it was, it's 13, was it on? It was Jeremy Oss's foul, and it's going to be the 4th foul against the Titans, number 13. Here's Bo Stutzman with a 3. That's no good. Rebound by Joe Cheever. Cheever flips it, and Stutzman can just flip it up and in for 2. As here comes Javion bringing it up the floor for EPG. 3:40 to go in this game. Titans by 16. As here comes Micah Meese. Meese steps inside and puts it up and in. Micah Meese has 30. It's a 30-point double-double for Micah Meese. How impressive is he when it comes to the game of basketball? As we're going to have a foul at the other end called here against the Titans. It's going to be going against Braden Hayes. My mic just collided with my water bottle there. Wasn't anticipating that. Bo Stutzman to shoot 2. First free throw, no good, off the front of the rim. Stays an 18-point game, 3:24 remaining. How about the second one? Stutzman goes 1 for 2 from the line. That's his tally up to 7. 62-45 now, 200 seconds remaining. As the Titans will most likely walk out of here as victors here at the fort. As that is from Chavon Maxson is going to go all the way to the other end of the floor. And it's going to be out of bounds. And EPG will, I believe EPG is going to keep possession actually. It was out of bounds off of Lexington, I think. And so they, I believe, changed the decision. And so Lexington will have possession of it. As off the inbound, it's Joe Cheever who puts it up and in. It's a 15-point game. Under 3 minutes to go. Never say never here in the game of basketball. As they flip it all the way down to Jeremy Oss. Here's Chavon Maxson inside. Titans just looking to chew the clock now. Braden Hayes. Micah Meese back to Hayes. They double team him. Hayes looking to make his way through the crowd, and a foul is going to be called. It's the 4th team foul against the Minutemen in the quarter. It's going to go against Bo Stutzman, which is his 2nd. 2:36 remaining here in this game. Braden Hayes steps back, 3-pointers, in and out. Jeremy Oss grabs the miss. He can't get it to go, and this should be a jump ball. It is, as Jeremy Oss tangled with Micah Kaufman for it. And the jump ball is the decision, and Titans possession is what will be awarded. Meese gets it straight in. Chavon Maxson puts it up. That's no good. Meese tips it out of bounds for Chavon Maxson to try and chase. But it's out of bounds. Lexington get another stop. Here comes Micah Kaufman. Joe Steffen going to get it here to Bo Stutzman. 3-pointer is off the mark. Rebound. It's going to go here to the Minutemen. As it goes to Friedmansky. Friedmansky gets it to Cheever. Cheever flips it up and in. 13-point game. 62-49. 2 minutes remaining. Here comes Javion. Under 2 to play, and he stepped out of bounds. And Lexington mounting a bit of a run right now. Nathaniel Meese calling timeout, which I believe will be his 2nd timeout used in this game. It is 1:54 left to go, and we'll take a quick timeout here on Route 24 Radio. With the advantage, and most likely going to be taking the victory here in Lexington tonight. And they'll be more delighted to know that there is no school tomorrow, but that's the less important thing right now. Here's Joe Steffen in the corner for Lexington. He lost it, and it was touched by a Titan on the way out of bounds. So Lexington will keep possession. They have cut the lead down to make it a little more respectable, as the three-point shot from the corner by Joe Cheever was an air ball, rebounded very nicely by Micah Meese. And here comes Joe Cheever off a steal back to the other end, and now it's an 11-point game, and maybe this comeback could be possible. Micah Meese is going to be fouled, and he will be shooting free throws here late in this game. So Joe Steffen's 4th foul. Micah Meese will be shooting more free throws. Micah Meese currently on 30 points and 11 rebounds, now at 31. Yet another 30-point game for Micah Meese. His last 3 games have been 31 points, 29 points, and now 31, make that 32. Makes it a 13-point Titan lead, and those 2 free throws may well be the dagger. Kaufman, Friedmansky, 3-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound is tipped, and we're going to have a foul called here against Braden Hayes. And that foul is Braden Hayes' 3rd. Titans are already over the limit. So now we'll be getting free throws here from both Stutzman. First free throw is up and it swirls in. 12-point lead for EPG. Second free throw is good also. So it's an 11-point game, 1 minute to play. Here comes Braden Hayes, and please do not tell me Lexington is going to foul, down by 11. Doesn't look like they will. Braden Hayes gets it to Micah Meese. Meese flips it to Jeremy Yoss, and that goes out of bounds, and it will stay with EPG. 47.3 to go. The Titans just looking to close this one out. Meese to Maxson off the inbound. Hayes to Meese. Just gonna play hot potato with it now. Here's Braden Hayes. Looking to force, Lexington looking to force a mistake with the double team. Meese, 30 seconds left, as this is gonna be stolen away. Joe Cheever gonna get this to Micah Kaufman. 23 seconds, just puts up the 3-pointer. It comes up well short, air ball, and that should be the last action from Lexington in this game. And Lexington are going to press with 20.4 seconds to go. They still think they have a chance, but it's pretty much impossible at this point. Here's Javion, who gets it to Micah Meese, who gets it to Braden Hayes. And 10 seconds remaining. I'll just run the clock out, and that will do it. EPG comes into Lexington and grabs their 20th win of the year and defends the traveling trophy on the road against a tough conference opponent. EPG improves to 7-3 for their conference record, 20-6 for their regular season record. As they dominate tonight. Micah Meese and Braden Hayes cooked, to say the least. 59 points between the two of them, 32 and 27 respectively. As the Titans were just a better team overall tonight as they take the victory here in Lexington by a score of 63 to 51. They defend the traveling trophy once again. My name is Ben Webster, and I'd just like to thank you all for tuning in here tonight, as this was a really good performance by EPG as they take the victory, and they will just live with it throughout tonight and through tomorrow as they have no school. How lucky to be an EPG student right now. As I wish you all a very good night, and we will see you all on Friday as the Titans take on DMAC. As Joel Swanson will bring you the call on that one, as I have show choir yet again that starts on Friday and ends on early Sunday morning. And so we will see you all next time.